The first contact with aliens is a topic that has fascinated humanity for decades. But what if the story you think you know isn't entirely true? Imagine this. It's a crisp, quiet evening in 1947 when a rancher named Mac Brazel stumbles upon a collection of mysterious debris scattered across the remote plains of Roswell, New Mexico. Twisted metal, strange symbols, and materials that defy explanation spark a series of events that would ignite one of the most debated conspiracy theories in history. But what really happened that night? And could it have been the very first documented encounter with beings from beyond our world? Some claim the U.S. military swooped in with alarming speed to recover the wreckage, labeling it a weather balloon in a hasty press release. Yet eyewitness accounts from locals and even military personnel suggested something far more extraordinary. Reports of small, humanoid figures and advanced technology whispered through the town like wildfire. Could this incident mark the moment humanity first came face-to-face with extraterrestrial visitors? Or was it the beginning of a massive cover-up that continues to unravel to this day? But Roswell wasn't the only strange occurrence. Just a few years earlier, during World War II, Allied pilots reported bizarre, glowing objects shadowing their planes. Dubbed Foo Fighters, these phenomena puzzled some of the brightest minds in aviation. Were these alien crafts observing human conflict, or was it something else entirely? The timing of these encounters is curious. Did the explosion of nuclear technology signal to distant civilizations that Earth was ready for contact? If you're as intrigued as we are by these mysterious moments in history, now's the perfect time to subscribe to Surprise Insights. By joining our community, you'll unlock countless stories that challenge what you think you know about the world, the universe, and everything in between. Don't just watch. Be part of the conversation as we uncover the secrets they don't want you to know. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment. Now back to the question that keeps us all up at night. Why would an advanced alien species choose to make contact in such subtle ways? Experts argue that their intentions might be far from sinister. Some theories suggest these beings are merely curious, observing Earth the way a scientist studies a new species. Others believe they may be preparing us for a slow, calculated revelation of their existence, a strategy to avoid widespread panic. Think about the implications for a moment. If a civilization advanced enough to traverse galaxies were truly among us, they'd likely possess knowledge and technology that could transform life as we know it. Clean energy, disease eradication, solutions to food scarcity. Just imagine what we could learn. Yet the fear of the unknown seems to outweigh the promise of discovery. Governments worldwide have reportedly taken extraordinary measures to conceal potential encounters. But why the secrecy? What if the answer lies in the one thing humanity has grappled with for centuries? Power? The idea of sharing Earth with beings vastly superior to us intellectually and technologically could disrupt political systems, challenge religious beliefs, and render centuries of scientific understanding obsolete. Could it be that the first contact has already happened, but its implications are so profound that the truth remains buried? Throughout history, humanity has often rejected what it doesn't understand. From Galileo's telescope to Darwin's theory of evolution, paradigm-shifting discoveries have always been met with resistance. Could the story of the first alien contact be the next great revelation humanity isn't quite ready to face? Or is it possible that the signs have been there all along, hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to connect the dots? Let's dig deeper into the tantalizing possibilities. If the signs of first contact have been scattered throughout history, perhaps we've misinterpreted them as myths, folklore, or even divine encounters. Ancient texts, like the Vedic scriptures of India or the carvings of ancient Egypt, describe celestial beings descending from the skies, wielding unimaginable power. Could these accounts be early records of extraterrestrial visitors? The eerie similarities between stories from cultures that had no contact with one another suggest there may be more to these legends than simple imagination. Consider the infamous WOW signal detected by astronomer Jerry Eman in 1977, a brief, unexplained burst of radio waves from deep space that matched no known source. Despite decades of research, scientists have yet to replicate or explain the phenomenon. Was it a cosmic anomaly or a deliberate message, a handshake across the vastness of the cosmos that we failed to decode? If it was a message, what were they trying to tell us? Perhaps the question isn't whether we've been contacted, but whether we're intelligent enough to recognize it. The concept of a gradual unveiling gains even more weight when we examine modern-day UFO sightings. Governments, including the Pentagon, have declassified reports of unidentified aerial phenomena displaying flight capabilities that defy human engineering. These objects accelerate instantaneously, maneuver in ways that break the laws of physics, and even submerge underwater without losing speed. Is this cutting-edge technology from a foreign nation, or evidence that we're being watched by something not of this world? Think about the profound implications if these encounters are genuine. How does one even begin to communicate with a civilization that may not share our biology, language, or perception of time? Some scientists suggest that mathematics, the universal language, might serve as the bridge. Others propose that these beings could already be communicating with us through more subtle means, like altering our technology or even influencing human thought. Then there's the question of why. Why here? Why now? If we accept the premise that advanced civilizations could have been visiting Earth for centuries, what could have prompted a shift in their behavior? Some researchers speculate that the recent surge in sightings coincides with humanity's leap into the space age. Could our ventures into the cosmos have triggered their interest or their concern? Perhaps, as Carl Sagan once theorized, we've reached a critical threshold where our technological advancement poses as much a danger to us as it does a signal to the universe. For those of you who are still with us, captivated by the possibilities, don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with a fellow seeker of the unknown. The more we spread curiosity, the closer we come to uncovering the answers that have eluded us for generations. Together, we can unravel the mysteries of first contact, and who knows, maybe even prepare for what comes next. Returning to our journey through the unknown, let's not forget the skeptics. Many dismiss these phenomena as hoaxes, misidentifications, or secret military projects. While skepticism is healthy, it's worth noting that the sheer volume of credible eyewitness reports, radar data, and pilot testimonies suggests there's more to these stories than mere imagination. Could it be that skepticism is, in some ways, a defense mechanism, a way to shield ourselves from the discomforting possibility that we are not alone? Imagine the moment when the truth finally emerges. Perhaps it will come in the form of undeniable evidence, an object landing on the White House lawn or a broadcast beamed to every screen on Earth. Or perhaps the truth will come subtly, as it always has, trickling into our consciousness until we're ready to accept it. Would it be a moment of terror, or a moment of awe? As we peel back the layers of secrecy, the bigger picture begins to form. If first contact has already occurred, then we are living in a profoundly significant chapter of human history. Whether through cryptic signals, fleeting sightings, or ancient artifacts, the message seems clear. The universe is far more mysterious and interconnected than we've ever dared to dream. And maybe, just maybe, the story of first contact isn't about them reaching out to us, but about us reaching a point where we're ready to meet them halfway. Where do we go from here? That depends on us, on our willingness to look beyond our fears, challenge our assumptions, and embrace the possibility that the first contact with aliens is not a question of if, but when. The truth may be out there, but it's up to us to seek it, one clue at a time. Let me know if you're ready to keep unraveling this incredible mystery. As we stand on the edge of the unknown, one thing becomes clear. The question of first contact isn't just about extraterrestrial life, it's about us. How would humanity respond to the undeniable truth that we are not alone? Would we unite as one species under the vast umbrella of the cosmos, or would our divisions grow deeper in the face of such a monumental revelation? History teaches us that great discoveries often provoke fear before they inspire wonder, but perhaps this time, we can write a different story. Imagine for a moment that the first contact wasn't an event, but a process, a series of breadcrumbs left by an advanced civilization, leading us to the understanding that the universe is alive with possibilities. What if the slow unveiling is intentional, a way to allow humanity to grow into the truth without shattering our fragile worldviews? Maybe, just maybe, they're waiting for us to prove that we're ready, not technologically, but emotionally and ethically. This brings us to a haunting question. Are we ready? In a world still grappling with war, inequality, and environmental crises, could humanity rise to the occasion if tomorrow brought irrefutable proof of alien existence? Some argue that contact with an advanced species might be the wake-up call we need to transcend our petty differences and finally work together as stewards of our planet. Others fear that such an encounter could unravel the delicate threads of our society. Yet, hope lingers in the unlikeliest of places. Consider the stories of individuals who claim to have had personal encounters with extraterrestrial beings. While some describe fear and confusion, others speak of a profound sense of connection, as though they were glimpsing a future where humanity isn't alone in its struggles. Could these accounts be glimpses of what lies ahead, a universe where life, in all its forms, is deeply interconnected? One thing is certain: the idea of first contact has already changed us. It has inspired generations of thinkers, dreamers, and explorers to look to the stars and ask the big questions. What does it mean to be human in a universe teeming with possibilities? Are we destined to be explorers, ambassadors, or even protectors of our cosmic neighborhood? The answers lie not just in the skies, but in our collective willingness to embrace the unknown. If you've made it this far, you're part of something bigger, a community of seekers who dare to question the boundaries of our reality. Don't forget to subscribe to Surprise Insights for more incredible stories that challenge the limits of what we know. Together, we can keep the flame of curiosity burning, exploring the mysteries of our world and beyond. As we approach the end of this journey, think about how far we've come as a species. From huddling around campfires under the stars to launching probes that touch the edge of our solar system, humanity has always been driven by a desire to know. Maybe the story of first contact isn't about a single earth-shattering moment, but a series of quiet realizations that we've always been part of something greater. Picture the day when the truth is finally revealed. It might not come with grand fanfare or universal agreement. Instead, it could be a quiet acknowledgement, a moment of clarity where the pieces of the puzzle finally click into place. In that moment, the boundaries of our world will expand forever, and we'll take our first steps into a universe that's been waiting for us all along. And when that day comes, remember this: we were the ones who looked up. We were the ones who dared to ask, to search, to dream. First contact isn't just a story about aliens. It's a story about humanity, about who we are and who we might become. The greatest mystery of all isn't out there in the stars. It's within us, waiting to be unlocked. So keep looking up, keep questioning, and above all, keep wondering. Because the truth is closer than you think.